on 95.3 FM in Windhoek, Desert Radio. The Bold Voice.
That is the bold voice. And as we always love to do, we love to have bold voices on our show as
100%.
well. And this morning on Breakfast in the Desert, we are joined by Chanique Rabe, the current Miss Supranational. And she'll be handing over her crown in Poland on the 15th of July. Now, she was crowned Miss Supranational on the 21st of August in Poland and is the first African title holder to reign as Miss Supranational. Now, Chanique is also the second Namibian to hold an international title after Michelle McLean in 1992. Chanique is from Windhoek and completed a BA degree in fashion and works as a fashion designer and a makeup artist as well. And she owns her own clothing brand, Nami Nami, which is proudly made in Namibia by Namibian women. So a woman that wears many hats, and I'm always such a big fan of that. Good morning, Chanique.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm doing well.
Fantastic.
As I said, when you walked into studio, you look radiant.
Oh,
and it's
goodness.
so
On
early.
this cold morning?
On this cold morning.
There's a glow.
There's a glow.
There's a glow.
Of course. Oh,
We love to
thanks.
see
We
it.
love to see it.
Thank you.
Now, Chanique, we'll start off with, just getting to know you a little bit. I always like to ask people their origin story. Who are you, who you are, and where you're from. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Los Maisie van Windhoek, julle.
Okay.
No, I'm from Windhoek, here in Namibia. I was born here and raised here in Windhoek. Went to Windhoek Afrikaans private school and went to study in South Africa for my BA honors in fashion
Yeah.
in Cape Town, which I think really opened my eyes. So much inclusivity and diversity and fashion and culture, and it was like a mind or eye-opening experience for me. And after that, I'd done a couple of pageants when I was a teenager, and after studying, I decided, no, it's time. I wanted to do it again.
Take us back to that first time though that you got
Yeah.
into pageantry. How did you fall in love with that? Why did you fall in love with that?
Well, it's so funny. My first one was my school pageant. They have, in Namibia, it's well known. They have like, Miss VRS or
Yeah.
Miss,
Yeah.
and I did Mejuffrouw Wap, which I won, and it was really just for fun and games, of course. And then I did Miss Teen Namibia, and after that I won Miss Teen Continents when I represented Namibia internationally. So I did a couple, and then before studying I realized, wow, this is actually a platform where even a young lady of 17 can make a little difference,
100%.
find her passion. So after studying, I decided, no, I want to represent my country internationally again, and I want to use this platform in a positive way.
And with that said, right, pageantry is not only about looks. It's not only about the beauty. It's about so much more. It's much bigger than that. So what would you say are, perhaps in your opinion, the 5 best qualities a pageant queen should possess?
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think it's a stereotype that the whole pageant industry has been struggling to get over for so long. And these days, you need to be, of course, you have to have beautiful aspects of yourself that you are willing to put out there. You have to be humble and kind, but you have to be strong and intelligent and passionate. I don't even know how many I've mentioned now, but there's you have to be yourself and not be afraid to show that.
Yeah, and like you said, Chanique, there are many stereotypes around pageantry that's we've been hearing for the longest time. But with that, would you say that pageants are still relevant in this day and age in 2022? Talk to us about that.
You know what? Yes, I definitely think so, because it is a game changer right now. These days, they are looking for women that are not afraid to share their message and use their voice on this platform. I was just telling someone this morning, I'm going to Poland now. I'm spending 3 weeks with these girls because I'm a judge, but I'm also helping them and assisting them, but I'm spending time with them as well as the organization to choose the new winner, because it's not only judging someone walking on a stage, it's spending 3 weeks with them and discussing and figuring out what they stand for, their values, what they can bring to the table for their country, for their organization, what the difference is that they can make. So no, in today's day and age, yes, you have to be willing to make that change.
And thinking about your reign, right? And now that you're relinquishing your crown, what have been your biggest achievements during this time?
Oh, wow. I've been so fortunate. I travel a lot. I could also stay in Namibia and work on my project. as I'm a fashion designer, my passion is to teach younger children, especially underprivileged youth in Namibia, sewing skills. To give a child something is something like this that can last them a lifetime is special. They keep these skills and they can use it for, to apply for skilled jobs or spark up entrepreneurships, but it's something that no one can take away from them. So to give a child something like that, for me, is a little bit different, So that's something I strive to grow as well.
And speaking about, young children, young girls particularly, what sort of word of advice would you give to the Namibian girl child who looks at you and is like, man, I want to be like you someday, and get into pageantry and take all the steps that you've taken, which have led you to where you are now?
To the Namibian girl child, I just want to say, do it. Do it. Get yourself out there and do it. I feel that there's been so many incredible African women lately, making Namibia proud, making South Africa proud, on the whole of Africa. We are at a stage where we are showing the world that Africa, we can do it. And at Supra, we were 2 African ladies from Africa in the top 5, the first time ever in the international pageant, myself and Miss South Africa, Tato. And for me, it was really special. So I want to tell each and every, young girl and boy, there's Mr. and Miss these days. Get yourself out there, do it. It's not only, so amazing for Namibia, but for yourself and getting to know yourself and find your passions.
I'm glad you made that point, actually, saying that there's Mr. and Miss.
Yeah.
And we spoke about stereotypes earlier. The stereotypes of boys and young men getting to pageantry is still very much alive, right? But how would you advise the young boy child who also wants to, get into pageantry? And how would you advise him to basically not look at these stereotypes that are coming out, not listen to people that say, listen, don't do that because of A, B, C, and D reasons?
Of course, like, women has been facing these stereotypes in the pageant industry for a long time. Men also do. People have these, idea about what a male pageant or title holder should be. And no, it's also definitely been breaking barriers. A man can be so much, even sometimes more of an influence to his country than when a woman can. I mean, every single person can have that influence. Doesn't have to be woman, man. Doesn't matter what platform you use. It could be any platform. So this is just another platform where you can get on that platform and stage in the spotlight and share your message. People from Namibia have the most beautiful, special messages. So I want to see more people share their messages.
And Chanique, even though you're handing over your crown, that never takes away that moment from you, right?
Yeah.
And the platform always remains one that you stand on. So looking to your future, what is in store? What are you going to be up to next?
I've always taken every opportunity that comes my way. I keep on repeating myself when I say my heart stays in Namibia. Finish claw. Like, I will always come back. There are some opportunities for me in South Africa right now, which I will go and see. I'm a fashion designer and makeup artist, so that will kind of always stay with me, especially this module where I teach ladies how to sew and they kind of construct the garments for the brand, and that type of module where I teach, I would like to take to South Africa as well. But like I said, whatever comes my way, I will definitely say yes to and kind of see in which direction I'm going. Yeah,
absolutely. And we look forward to seeing what comes next.
Thank you
100%.
so much.
Chanique, thank you so much for making time for us. It's been a pleasure talking
Thanks,
to you.
guys. Have a good day.
You
Thanks,
too.
You too.